So, did you hear about the mountain climber who not only failed to climb a mountain, but he didn't even wear his watch? Turned out he lacked both the time and the inclination. So, you want to teach Greek and you want to use technology. So, the first obvious problem is how do you use your Greek alphabets across various online tools and apps? The answer might not be self-evident. You may have tried, some fonts you downloaded in Word or something, but you want something that's going to work everywhere. The answer, of course, is beta code. So, the second question: what's an easy way to use beta code? The answer is the Greek beta code converter. It's a Google extension, so it's going to sit right in your Google browser. So, mine's right up here, and this little tool is going to allow you and your students to write in Greek, including the punctuation and accents. Right, very useful. So first of all, how do you get it? So it's a Google extension, a Chrome extension. So you want to go in your Chrome browser, the upper right-hand corner here, there's three dots. Click on that, down to More Tools, down to Extensions, and then this page, just go to Chrome Web Store. There's easier ways to get to the Chrome Web Store, right? You could have just Googled it, or if you know the address, just put it right in. But anyhow, here we are at the Chrome Web Store. So I'm going to look for the Greek beta code converter. Takes us right there. I already have it. If you do not, you will be given a button to go ahead and download it. And once you do, it will appear in your line of extensions up here at the top of your um, Chrome browser. All right, so you go ahead and download that, and it's going to appear right in your browser, right? So you have that. So back here. Um, so once you have it, you're going to need to type values in beta code, and this is was something I found on the web, which it lists the characters and the punctuation marks. So we wanted to tell you how to type them, right? So for instance, look at the top here. If I want the uppercase alpha, not surprisingly, I'm going to type an A. Right? It doesn't you don't have to type an uppercase A. You could just type a lowercase a. The key here is going to be that you're going to type an asterisk in front of you. That's going to make it the uppercase. Right? If you want the lowercase, right, you would just type an A. Again, it has an uppercase A here. Don't worry about that. Okay? That doesn't matter. So unless you have all caps lock on, then you're just going to type a lowercase a. It's going to give you that, right? The lowercase alpha. Right? So these few pages will tell you how to do everything. And the Greek beta code converter will do just about everything. I know the macron here doesn't. I haven't been able to get it to do that. You can do the circumflex accent though, but macron, unfortunately, I haven't found a way to make it to do that, and the ampersand doesn't do it in the Greek beta code converter, not unless it's been updated. But last time I tried, it doesn't work. But for the most part, you can do any of these. So let's look at an example here. So this is a Google Doc. So let me see this here. All right. So I want to write something in Greek in this Google Doc. So I go up to the icon for the Greek beta code converter, and I will go ahead and type. Let's say I want to write to Teu, right, of the god. So the article tau omicron upsilon. Now I need a circumflex accent, right? And that's going to be the equal sign. Oops, I'm doing it in the wrong side. My bad. So got to write it down here in the bottom. So on the bottom where you write the beta code, and you see magically the Greek will appear right above. Right? So going to finish Tayu. Again, the equal sign, we're giving that circumflex accent. What you would be careful that you don't do is that, like you're writing something longer, like a whole sentence or a short paragraph, whatever. I don't think there's a limit of how much you can put in there. So let's say you stop halfway through and go and do something else and come back. So I do that. That's not good because now you go back and it's gone. You have to start over. So once you start typing in the box, make sure you finish. So just highlight it, just double left clicked it, then right click, and either cut or copy, doesn't matter. And just take it down to your doc, paste it in, right? And there you go. So you want to make it bold, you want to underline it, you want to change colors, just like any other text, it's going to work. You want to make it bigger. Oops, I got to highlight it. Make it bigger, it's fine. Right? And if you play around with the different fonts, it will change a little bit. Ever so slightly. Slightly. Well, helps if I highlight it again, right? So change it to Garamond. See how it changes there. Let's go back to impact. Okay, well that looks terrible. So yeah, don't use impact with this. Let's take it off of bold. Yeah, I'm not sure why you want to change the font anyhow. Just stick with good old Arial. Looks fine. So to use, so you can do this. Your students can do this. So I like to do exercises in shared docs so I can see what my students are writing in real time. They can be typing here in Greek, and I can be looking, on my device and giving them information or either by word of mouth or by typing on screen along with them in a shared doc. Right. So it works obviously in a Google Doc, but it's also going to work pretty much for anything. So for Google products here, you can use it in a Google search. So I search that same to Teu, right? So, and Google will go ahead and search to Teu, right? So it actually works in a Google search. Here's a little form quiz where I have it's a vocab quiz. I've given Greek words, so write the answer in English. I could do it backwards, make them write it, make the word in Greek. I do that on some quizzes. So here's a Google slide where I've used Greek beta code to do the Greek. And outside of Google, still works. So here is part of a Nearpod presentation I have. And the Greek I use with the beta code converter, Kahoot. This is from one of my Kahoots. You can see I've used Greek letters here, Greek words. Here I gave them the English and they matched it up with the right Greek word. Also, social media works in Facebook. I'm not going to show you my Facebook, but my Twitter I use professionally. And you can put some Greek in your Twitter, look really fancy, impress your friends. So that's the Greek beta code converter Chrome extension, a very useful tool.